Hey, good morning, church. There's a little color for you as the sun is rising over the horizon there. A quick thought from today's one-year Bible reading. In the New Testament portion, let's go to Luke chapter 19. And the word of the day is ROI, which is not actually a word, it's an acronym, which stands for, as you know, Return on Investment. How are your investments doing? How's your stock market portfolio? How's your IRA, your 401k? Well, sometimes it's up and sometimes it's down. But God is concerned with his ROI as well, his ROI from us, the return on his investment in us. As today in Luke 19, Jesus tells the parable of the master who went away on a long trip. And this was to illustrate that the return of Jesus was going to take a while. It's going to take a while. So the master is gone on a long trip, and he leaves his servants in charge with varying amounts of money, with bags of silver. So there's 3 different servants, and when he returns from the long trip, 2 of those servants give him a return on investment, a good return on investment. One of the servants had buried the money and just gave him the principal without even any interest. He could have at least put the money in a savings account and given his master some minimal interest, but he did not do that, not even that. And the master told him he was wicked and lazy, and he was going to go to hell as a result. He was going to suffer, and that represented hell. The takeaway for me is that God expects a return on investment. He has given us a gift. He has invested in us something called life. We have lives. And many of us have long lives here on this earth. And as a friend once told me, there are 3 things you can do with your life. You can spend it, waste it, or invest it. We want to invest our lives in those things that bring a return to God. So we're not to be passive, satisfied, lackadaisical, laissez-faire over what's going on in our hearts and our characters. We're to cultivate godly character. Part of the return on investment, truly, surely, is the fruit of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, and self-control. Are we cultivating that? Are we cultivating ministry and service? And are we influencing the people in our sphere of influence for Christ? Are we inviting anyone to church? Are we cultivating friendships with people who may not be believers like us so that we can help them and move them along the way? Are we reading any books besides the latest fictional summer novel? Any Christian books that help develop our character and our faith so that we can give God a return on investment? Are we watching anything on TV that's worthwhile, or is it all mindless blather? I don't know. I'm not your mom or your dad is chastising you for the ways you waste time. I waste time. I have to chastise myself for the ways I waste time. Recreation is okay, but I just feel like the sands in the hourglass are slipping away. Are we giving God a return on his investment of life in us? Those are the questions, the kind of questions I'm going to ask myself today. Maybe you will as well. My fellow investors, God loves you, and so do I.